Welcome everybody back to Eat TV. With me is Mansour Alsanooni. He's the founder of Entrepreneurship. Is that correct?
Absolutely, you did it.
Tell me a little bit about that. Sounds very interesting. And how are you today?
I'm very good. Thank you for having me. Entrepreneur is a global initiative that started in Dubai 2020 in the United States Pavilion, where we launched a movement to align and showcase all entrepreneurs to participate in Expo following Expo themes for the host country that is hosting Expo. So Dubai 2020 was under the theme of sustainability and mobility and flexibility. So those three, our duty is to align as much as possible of entrepreneurs around the world to match their visions and KPIs and solutions and opportunities to showcase it in the World Expo, which is a global stage for countries to participate.
Beautiful. How do you find your entrepreneurs?
Oh, they're doing well. Every 5 years, we are on a long road, so we meet every 5 years. But since that now, we are in Osaka Expo 25 with Saudi Pavilion doing a competition to onboard as much as possible of entrepreneurs to prepare them to participate in Riyadh Expo 2030.
That's incredible. So you're basically bringing all of them back here to Riyadh.
We try to onboard as much as possible to come to Riyadh ready, following Riyadh Expo theme, which has been announced on the file, or Riyadh Expo 2030. So we're not representative. We don't represent Riyadh Expo 2030. We are a private sector entrepreneurial movement. If you know Women's Pavilion in Expo, we try.
Good old days. I miss it so much.
Yeah,
it was a wonderful time.
We try to create the world first entrepreneurship pavilion.
And I suppose you have international entrepreneurs as well, or they're all Saudi based?
Oh, no. We speak globally. Okay. So we treat Saudi as one of the countries that is participating in Expo. But the good thing is that Saudi is hosting.
100%.
So we have it like a double bet.
Home.
Yeah.
Exactly. So tell me a little bit about the sectors in which these entrepreneurs are in. Obviously, AI is a huge buzzword now. What other sectors would you say are prominently important? Where do you see these guys grouping up, to innovate our future?
Yeah, I think any sector that connect people together through their phones or their minds or their physical presence, this is the sector that I definitely will encourage myself and entrepreneurs to invest and consider it for real.
Right, and it's funny you say physical presence because I feel like after COVID, we realized, most of us at least realized, that this working from home and being detached from physical, talking communications is not enough. It's not what we want. So I think gatherings such as this one, and in general, if you do create sort of like group gatherings and events and conferences, I think that's the way to it, right?
Absolutely. I think you de-attach from the old pre-COVID, but you want to attach to a new sensory experiences after COVID, which is kind of gave you a second thought of what you have done and what have you been attached to.
100%.
So this is the new industry, I think, an area where entrepreneurs could consider it and look around and find opportunity and produce either products, services, games, solution to build on it.
100%. What do you think of AI?
Oh, I think AI is I don't think that is the future anymore. It's the current. It's our day-to-day. Today I woke up with a nice AI message to boost me up to come to this event.
You're a personal psychologist.
Absolutely. So I spoke to AI. I told, I need you to every morning to send me a letter drafting 5 pillars and important pillars to me to give me that push to wake up in that sense. So yeah.
Do you think it has any red flags?
Anything has both sides. Anything.
Sure.
Anything has both sides. But the good thing that today we are well connected. We are aware. We together. In the past, we wouldn't understand each other very well. But I think today we might speak the same language. We might talk the same conversation. We are up to date on a daily basis. So that red flags was in the past where there is some misconceptions about nations, behavior, religion, gender, and etc. So today we are so open. 100%. So your mind could decide, not the media or the mass.
Right. Tell me one more thing. Obviously, Saudi is approaching 2030. It's not something that's far away. We have less than 5 years left. what are your sort of perspectives and estimates on this vision now that we're approaching it and we're 5 years away?
So there is something called like 2030 Leaders Program that is happening for the past 10 years, where entrepreneurs should if they have a chance to apply. But I think myself, I was always thinking that I want to prepare myself for the next phase of this vision. Whereas today, the way that today we're living is the future that we will live on 2040, 2050.
Right.
So especially today on this event, today we're in a very virgin market, whereas new, still pure. So today's effort will be the future of the next generation.
100%. Now, you are a founder. We are entrepreneur. I have to ask you, what sort of pieces of advice would you have for all our readers being a founder yourself? It's definitely a lonely journey sometimes. I agree with you that. But what would you say is your biggest pieces of advice?
My biggest piece of advice is act now. Don't wait. It's okay to be so in between categories, session, businesses, because you are in the trying phase until you adapt the thing that you have in mind. So do not stop. Do not be afraid. I think if you do today F&B, tomorrow you will do economics, later on you will do gaming. That's absolutely fine until you find yourself, because you are in a learning phase and adapting phase. And then you will not become entrepreneur anymore. You will become a business owner that creates jobs and provides solutions and generates
invests and everything.
So that's a phase. You should take the maximum of it.
And never be the smartest person in the room then, right? Always learn.
Yeah, that's the thing. And it's nice to be smart somehow.
It's smart. It's nice.
It's nice. It's nice to feel that, being someone who can...
But keep your ego low, right?
And to figure out the challenge and the problem and say, hey, might be a good business.
Right.
And that's where you have to act very quick.
I think it's called humble confidence, maybe?
I will take this and I'll add it to my dictionary.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much for today's interview.
Thank you so much for hosting.
Meeting you and speaking to you and to many more.
And I wish to see you more of your programs in Saudi.
100%. 100%. We'll be flying over here.
Thank you.
Thank you.